Discovery video 129. We're at Tampa Bay Downs. I've got a claiming turf race here. I highlighted the turf condition. That makes it a 4-star preferred race. The homepage, log into the free area, and discovery video button, link or banner, all takes you to the same page. Big red arrow. This is my listing of value, odds, and overlay preferred races. On my 15 years of research, I have come to find out that certain race conditions give me an above average chance on getting that nice price of value, odds, or overlay winner. And I have each condition rated from 1 to 5 stars, 5 being the highest. The race we're looking at here is a turf race. That's a 4-star race, and I pretty much concentrate on the 4-star and 5-star races. Okay, so we got a good 4-star race here to look at, and the next thing I do once I identify what the race is, I look for the value odds horse, and it's very nice to see the value odds horse on top, number 9. Let's Go Donna. Very interesting. A lot of icons going on there, but first and foremost, whether I make the bet or not, the most important thing is, what are the odds being offered near post time? Because if Let's Go Donna was bet down to 5 or 6 to 1 or something like that, I wouldn't be interested in betting. I need double-digit odds. Okay, so that would be the very most important thing to do, would be to check out the odds near post time. And here is what Group A looked like. Let's Go Donna was going off at 12 to 1. The 5 horse Theater Queen 4 to 1. Nakar was the heavily bet favorite at 6 to 5, and frequently in these 4 and 5-star races you'll have these heavily bet favorites that don't win. And then the final horse in Group A was 3 to 1. So obviously the top pick at 12 to 1 is overwhelming choice for overlay status there. Now, the story of the horse, what's going on? Well, we got value odds with total pace. That's a very strong angle. As a matter of fact, over here on the 36 proven winning overlay angles, angle number 10 is the value odds angle. And there's certain situations that are very potent. Here we are, value odds. There are 5 certain other icons that, when listed on a value odds horse, have proven to be very potent. Our horse here in the turf race has got the best total pace, so that's a very potent situation there. Also, as a separate side note, if you watched my videos, you've heard me say 100 times, I love any top pick in any race that has the best total pace rating. Okay, and total pace rating takes into account the middle and late stages of a race, which also is a very important element in turf racing. Another thing I see here is the jockey icon, the overlay jockey icon, meaning the jockey has been winning at big prices, and Angel Serpa has a reputation with me. He is amazing. He brings in not only 15 to 1 shots, but this guy brings in $100 horses. So I mean, that's the type of guy you want on a horse at good odds. Okay. Not only does he have the horse have the best total pace, but I highlighted also the best turn time rating. That's the speed acceleration around the final turn. Some horses can accelerate around the turn. Some are not that adept at it. So any horse that has a top figure in running around the final turn and acceleration, that gives him great momentum once he straightens up down the lane, and then total pace takes over, and then if he's in the hunt, he's going to get there. All right. Now, the next thing I like to do is I like to ask, why did the betting public not bet this horse? Okay, so let's see. His odds were, what were they? 12 to 1. Okay, technically speaking, at 15 to 1 morning line, they did bet him a little. I mean, he's going off at 12 to 1, so he was bet down 3 points from morning line. Our true odds on the horse were 2 to 1, and obviously the horse to beat, having the highest power rating here and top pick in the race. But why did they not bet the horse down? Very simple. This horse has been racing on dirt, and previous to that, a poor race on turf. Now, the general public, as a general rule, the majority of the betting public do not like horses switching surfaces, especially going from dirt to turf. And especially here, where they would look and say, okay, the horse, didn't really do much on dirt at Tampa. Previous to that, non-impressive race at Calder. Previous to that, a bad race on the turf at Calder. So you think now. I want you to think a different side of things. Why would the trainer put this horse back on the turf unless he thought that maybe, something out of that race at Calder where he finished 9th out of 10, that he had an excuse? Okay? Maybe he felt the horse had an excuse and that the horse should be better suited for turf. Okay? And I think that that's why he's brought him back around the turf, but the betting public looks at it the other way around. The horse hasn't done anything on dirt or turf the last 3 starts. But the figures, our figures, show that this is the horse to beat. And let's see, he raced 19 days ago. Okay, so we have some nice recency there. If you look at his total pace number, it's pretty dominant in here over the rest of them. So that's why I can find good reasons to like the horse, and why the betting public did not at all really do much on this horse wagering wise. But see, that's the whole thing. The betting public, they have limited information. Unless it's laid out for them like this, they don't really, get to know all these things. Overlay jockey, and I forgot to mention jockey trainer team of Downing and Serpa doing well for the Tampa Bay meeting. That's also very important. Best total pace. Also, this is a jockey switch. This is a positive jockey switch to Serpa. Okay? And all the other icons going on. Each one of those icons is one of the 36 proven winning overlay angles. So, unless you were looking at this report, all of this stuff might not really, even come into focus for you, for someone who's looking at the race. But in any case, get your bets down. $10 to win would be the first bet. Your bet, amount, it could be more or less depending on your bankroll. But even if you're going to play exotic wagers, I always say get the win bet down first, so in case you miss your exotics, you have a win ticket, which wasn't the case here. Actually, we hit the superfecta cold here. But the second bet is the exacta. I go $2.09 all exacta. In daily doubles, I also wheel the doubles. So I will look for a special 4-star, 5-star race. If it's a rolling double, I want to get my double wheels in. So I wheel the double with my key horse, and I wheel the exactas. And then the trifecta is as follows: 9 on top, all by herself. Second position, 5, 3, 7, 4. That's the rest of Group A and the top horse in Group B, all for third. 10-cent super, all for fourth. Okay? And getting those head bobs. We're still getting the head bobs. Favorite finished third. 25.40 on our winner. On the Win Mutual. 141.40 exacta. We hit, this ran 9.537. We had that cold in order, 9.537. That's a cold trifecta. Well, a cold exacta, a cold trifecta, and a cold super. Okay. And I think it was added up to maybe $800-900 in this race here, with all the strategies of the bets put together. But I love to see that. I love to see a highly rated top pick or highly rated value odds horse in a situation like this. But this is the kind of stuff to look for, and that's why I do these videos, because I have no idea what these horses' odds are going to be near post time. So I'm not exactly betting the horse itself. I'm betting into positive overlay situations. So see, I really don't, when I talk about the horse, it's just for, knowledge purposes, for research purposes, overlay jockey, best total pace, best this and that. Okay, that really has nothing to do with it, because the main thing and the only thing that determines the bet and whether it's going to be made or not is what are the odds near post time. Because I will not bet one less than 10-1. I just don't do it. Okay? So if you don't have the odds, nothing else matters. Okay? So if you got the race, 4 or 5 star race, you got the horse, you got the odds, green light. Okay? All right, thanks for viewing. Good luck with all your bets.